Virgo, Pisces. The axis is amplified right now. We had our first new moon in Virgo, and we have a second one at the end of September, and now we will have a full moon in Pisces. And what that means for us right now, what is ending in this moment, the full moon is often a culmination, and it's a lunar eclipse as well. When we have a full moon where the moon is next to the nodes, we have a lunar eclipse. And in this moment, it is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it is about the north node. And so let's take a look at the collective first. And we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is about our give and take, right? It is about how we exchange. Maybe it is about the things that are connected to Virgo and Pisces. And wherever that is in your chart, that adds another layer to this meaning, because in the original chart, it is the 6th house and the 12th house. So Virgo is the 6th house and Pisces is the 12th house. But in your chart, it can be in a different place. And I will draw cards for every sign, but this is the meaning for the collective in this moment. And there is the snake, we have the house, and we have the moon. And this feels to me like there is something that we need to heal in ourselves, that we need to heal in our base and in our root that is connected to the house. Even it can be healing something in your life about your home. But it is the connection of your, on the one hand, on your intelligence. The snake can be someone who is really intelligent. And on the other hand, the mind and the relationship to your emotions. So this feels like there is something that wants to be connected, that wants to step into this exchange of 6 of coins. So we can see that there is an exchange from these two children, and it is overcoming the things that we lack. So there is an exchange of people, there is an exchange of resources, even a change of the things that we give from our, it's the cups, right? It's giving from the heart. It's giving in our emotions and the support that other people need. And it's about this exchange of giving and taking. And the same is reflected in here, that we see that this combination of giving of the mind, of the intelligence, of the things that we can give from is the connection to the emotions, on the other hand, that is creating the stable foundation that a house would be. And a house is always the stable connection in your life. This can be a real house, but it can be your body as well. It can be the thing that supports you in your day-to-day life. And what are we supported by? And that's interesting, the indignation and the freedom. But I feel that there is something that we are, in this moment, the collective is, not, they are not supporting the things that are happening in the world. And it leads into the step into freedom, because when we feel that something isn't happening and isn't for us in the real world, then we are free to free ourselves. So we are supposed to say something against it, and diving into our own tasks and finding our authentic self. Oh, that's not right. Yes. And finding our authentic self in all of this, and letting go of the masks. That can mean as well that we have different parts that where we put on our masks, and where we didn't want to ruffle the feathers of the collective, but now this indignation shows us that there is nothing to defend, there is nothing to hide. And this is the moment of setting yourself free from expectation of others. And there we have the mind again as letting go of the idea that you have to be something in the eye of other people. So it is like letting go of the people-pleasing thing, and letting the things that come from the ancestors. We have this card that is helping us to remind or to remember our ancestors and where they came from, and that we, in this moment, we have to take the part of the ones that are the ones that heal the past of these ancestors. If we heal ourselves from the beliefs that we have to show up in a specific way, to be in this flow of give and take, when we heal this, we heal the ones that came before us. And we are in this moment, the collective is annoyed enough, I would say. It's annoyed enough by all the things that are happening in the world that we can stand up and take the task of living our own freedom. Finding our authentic self and living our own freedom. And so I think this is a beautiful message for the collective. I think it's beautiful to find the balance of the mind and the emotions, to heal that what came before us, and then to dive deep into the task to find freedom and to find our authentic self. So, and now I will draw a card for every single sign, and we'll see what comes up next. And I have put the timestamps in the description box below. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting. And the sign-specific readings I will do in pairs, so that we can have the axis it's happening on, and we have both of the signs that are on this axis. So I will start with Virgo, and then I will continue with Pisces, and then I do Libra and Aries, and so on. I will always take the axis this is happening. So welcome, Sagittarius, to your full moon reading, and this is happening on your 10th, 4th axis, and it is about your status, your career, and your inner security as well. So what that means for you, we'll see. And we have the card of death, and that is our card for transformation. I definitely love this because that is a clear transformational moment for you. And let us see. And we have the sun, we have the broom, and we have the lily. And so there is something coming up where you clean up your energy, and death is about your past experiences, is about the journey you are on, allowing transformation to happen, and allowing your transformation to happen in your own energy. So it feels like there is something coming up that will be transformed by you communicating it and by stepping into the harmony and the new that comes up with it. So it's a clear cut in this moment where you step out of the old energy and into the new by cleaning out the old energies. And this can even mean, and there we have falling to the ground. And that's really interesting because it's immortal. That's the immortal part of you, the part of you that is never dying, right? The immortal part that is allowing us to step into this transformation that you experience right now. And with this transformation that is happening, there comes a silence. There comes something that is showing you your beliefs about your energy. Maybe it is even reconnecting you to something that is immortal in you. And it's leading into being silent with yourself and seeing this moment of transformation that is necessary to happen in this moment. Because there was an energy connected to parts that weren't true. And the wish for the sky bridge, possibility for union. And the eye of the needle and your intentionality. And this feels for me like the invitation to really move yourself through this eye of a needle, whatever that means in your life. And it's personal, it can be in different ways. But it's reminding you that to remind or to remember your immortal path and immortal part inside of you, and the possibilities that come with this stepping into this transformation. That is a real transformation, Sagittarius. And stepping into this moment where you allow this possibility for union, possibility for something new to appear, to show up. And we have vigilance. That's the part that held you back, to not step into the union that you really long for. And the union, I would say, even with life, because there is something that you expected from other people. There is something that feels like there is something where you didn't put the trust and the expectation inside of yourself. There is something here in this reading that where you put yourself second and you focused on someone else. And because you felt that this is a heavy task to move yourself through this eye of a needle and to get into the possibility for union, something else to show up, to be united with. But this is reminding you that this moment of transformation is allowing you to tap into this energy of the immortal and to be silent for a moment and to watch yourself being vigilant about transformation and about new beginnings. And then step into your own magic and into the ability to create for yourself. Because this is the connection of the animal and the woman in this picture. Is she's standing in water. She's immersed in her own emotions. And from this place, she is able to create. There is a dolphin and there is an owl coming out of her hands. That's what she can do when she is connected to herself and to her inner wisdom that comes with this, to this immortal path as well, and this immortal part inside of her. It is the reminder to let go of the projection on other people It is this moment of owning it, owning your own energy, owning your emotions, owning your path, and being bold enough to move yourself through this eye of a needle because you want to experience something that isn't connected to other people. It's connected to your own energy. And it's in your immortal part, and it's in your silence. And it's this moment allowing this to unfold, allowing your fear to pass and to step into the energy that is immortal inside of you. And trust that this transformation will lead into something magical that you can create. And letting go of the vigilance, letting go of the past where you didn't hold the flag, so to speak, for your possibilities, your opportunities. You were afraid to connect to this part. Maybe it's about your value, it's about your worth. Maybe it is about all of this and your inner security. And of course it's the 10th and the 4th house axis. It's the 4th house is about the inner security as well. This is the transformation where you step into this and you allow yourself to move through this because you can. And to change the status and step into your own transformation because you want to create something magical. You want to manifest something. It's your bridge, you know. It's your bridge. It's nobody else. It's you and your immortal path and your energy that allows you to transform in this moment out of the fear into the manifestation. Thank you, Sagittarius, for being here, and I wish you a beautiful full moon, and I see you soon. Welcome, Gemini, to your full moon reading. We'll see where this is, what this is doing in your life. It is happening in your 4th and 10th house axis, and we have cards that turned around, and we'll take this volunteer, and it is the Knight of Cups. Something is opening up in your emotional world, and maybe there is someone showing up in your emotional world. There can be a person as well, standing in the water and riding a horse. And we have the mouse, we have the fox, and we have the flowers. And this can mean something that is, because we are talking about the 4th and the 10th house, it is about your inner security and your status in the outer world, not being enough, not living in this lack mentality and thinking that everything isn't quite right, and just hindering in this moment your own inner growth and your outer growth as well, because that is what the invitation of this full moon is, to let go of this lack and into the false beliefs about yourselves, and to step into the growth that really wants to be seen by you. And we have bliss, and we have incorruptible, and that speaks for me that this is the invitation to be incorruptible in this moment and to allow yourself to grow, because it is your birthright to grow into the worth that you are. And you know, because you are, not because you do something, not because you are in a specific way. It's just because you are. And this is the invitation to step into all of this and to step into the overflow and the bliss that comes with this. And with your compassion, stepping into your own compassion for yourself and into your heart space, this is the invitation to really go for it, to let go of the lack, to let go of these false beliefs. And maybe that was something that happened in your youth that was conditioning you, right? But this is the moment where the Knight of Cups and the new emotions, the new energy of love enters your life, where you can step into this plenty, the overflow, where you step into the compassion for yourself and into the overflow and the bliss that comes with it. Because all of those things, all of your experiences that led into the growth will lead into being incorruptible for people telling you that you are not enough. And this is the invitation to step into this knowledge. That's so fantastic. This card comes out all the time, and I am really shuffling a lot. But this vigilance is and it's perfect in your reading as well. It is perfect because it comes with this lack and the idea that something about you is wrong. There comes this vigilance about expecting everywhere to expecting bad things to happen to you. And this is the moment to step into the growth and into this perfect power, this authentic power that you hold, that leads into the bliss and the overflow and into all of these beautiful things, and that will make you, this love that you bring to the table, this compassion, this bliss in your own growth, that leads into something really magical, because you will experience the plenty that comes with this. And it's your power, that is this joy this horse has in just moving itself through the world. And it's the bliss that comes with growing beyond these limitations that we put on ourselves. And that is the invitation to step into the wisdom of your growth, taking maybe a look back in this full moon, to let it go, to see the connection of the things that you believed about yourself, that you believed about your career, your how you are you are perceived in the outer world, and let that go. Because now something will be offered to you that is of really emotional value, and that is leading you into the bliss that comes with this growth. Because it allows you to be incorruptible, it allows you to step into the real power of yourself, into your authentic power, and to let go of this vigilance and if this belief and poverty mindset in a way. This is you moving forwards into this bliss, into this overflow, and into the compassion for yourself, but not holding on to it, and allowing yourself to grow and to step out into the authentic power of yourself. And to show yourself like this in the outer world as well. Because the inner security that comes with the expression in the outer world, and that is what is happening for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you a beautiful full moon. And I see you soon.